swap these over.
Can everybody hear us out there?
Good evening, folks.
We had to
Wolverine
switch links
Country.
here, so in case you're out there, we had to switch links, so that's why you need to subscribe to show that when we're live. We had to switch links. There was something with the file that we created earlier in the week that didn't allow us to just go ahead and stream, so we apologize for that, but we're going to try to get going here, and we had to switch cameras out. We thought maybe it was a camera, but I think it's actually the file, I think, is what the problem is. Don't you, Jeremiah?
At any rate, we're going to roll with it.
At any rate, hopefully people can find us out there. It is DNH versus South Hamilton 2. I hope I didn't put South Hardin 2. It is South Hamilton 2. So at any rate, you guys are out there hopefully paying attention and watching. For those that out there, we're going to try to chat with you too as we get going and go from there. So
Wolverines come into the game at 9-0. Had a great start to the season so far. We've had the pleasure of covering all the games at home and had the ability to go on the road and watch them last week with a great win down at Iowa City, Regina.
Yeah, and Regina's a big, that's a big win going down there to win the district. Regina's typically the one that's in the championship. 5 out of the last 6 years, I think is what they said. So
we'll get ready to kick things off. South Hamilton's going to kick from west to east. Pretty nice night here in Wolverine Country. 51 degrees, south-southeast wind at about 2 miles an hour. It's a short kick, going to be fielded at about the 18-yard line by Ryan Moore. He's going to slip out for about 3 extra yards on that. Wolverines will start a 1st and 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And eventually we're going to try to get the sports bot back up there again, guys. We apologize for that. Something with the file out there that's kind of a little bug with Wirecast. So we're going to try to get things going and go from there. So we got Dan Willis checking in, I'm assuming from South Hamilton. So I'm glad somebody's out there watching here for now. Make sure you talk on the window there and let us know who's out there watching. We got Sonnenberg at quarterback. They're in an 8th formation there, coming out right away throwing. Out route to Cade Fuller. Good tackle there by number 14. Looks like he's the first one to be there to wrap that up. I'm going to have to look on a roster. I don't know if we have the right ones now. We had the incorrect one from last year, I guess, that was printed off. Brandon Fainer. Looks like Fainer with the tackle. Wolverines break the huddle here. While I'm talking here, Jeremiah's going to be working on getting the scorebot back up. Looks like they're in the heavy formation, the double tight with the flanker. Wolverines are. I formation. Looks like a power right there. Bennett rumbles and bumbles. Looks like they got the first down. Referees are stopping the clock there. First down by the Wolverines. Cade Bennett. That's just a basic power play there where they pull that backside guard, kick out with the fullback, and go from there. So 2 different formations on the 2 different first plays from scrimmage for the Wolverines. Coming out again in that spread ace formation here with the single back set with Cade Bennett. Fuller goes in motion. Sonnenberg sprints to the right. Another out route to Cade Fuller. And shoestring tackle there by number 14 again out in the flat. So Sonnenberg's 2 for 2. Two passes there called by Coach Greg Moore, the offensive coordinator from Dighton Hartford, and 1 running play so far. Looks like Ryan Moore's coming in. Sohn and Cope are coming out. 10:56 to go in the first quarter here. Wolverines are at their own still 44-yard line here, marching west. Coming out in just looks like a different type of formation here. Ace tight, it looks like maybe, with a jet. Cade Fuller's touched the ball 3 times now tonight. Ran a little jet sweep with Cade. Got a good 3 yards there. Good job up front by the offensive lineman there. Up front, you got Colton Harberts, number 77, number 72, Owen Goose, number 50, Clayton Wright, number 76, Matt Reinecke, and number 54, Daniel Graves. So those guys are going to be laying the pavement there for Cade Bennett and Tristan Cleveland and Drew Sonnenberg there. Double tight formation again with the flanker eye, putting Tim Coop in motion. They're in man coverage here, 9 going wherever Tim Coop goes. just straight ahead blocking there. Cade Bennett breaks through line. So we're going to have a hold or an illegal chop block, so it looks like to me. The umpire was pretty quick on that call there. And he moved it back another yard. It's a spot foul, so got it moved back again. And again, sorry for the changing the link on everybody that's out there. But again, if you subscribe to our page, it should come up for you that we went live right away. So hoping it did. I didn't see the preliminary indication there. I'm assuming it was holding. But break the huddle. So now it's going to bring up second and 17. They're going to stay in. Looks like Fuller's going in motion here again. Looks like he's running a little gingerly tonight, though, but maybe just not very. Sonnenberg lets one fly.
It's going to be caught.
Fuller caught it. So it looks like they're picking on somebody out there tonight because Fuller has at least 4 touches tonight already in the first about 6 plays. So all they did in that just motioned Cade Fuller across and just did a wheel route or go route down the sideline, and Sonnenberg let it fly. Number 7, Drew Sonnenberg's got a heck of an arm on him and doing a good job there for the Wolverines this year at quarterback. Another first down for the Wolverines. And, you know, if I'm South Hamilton, what their goal is going to be tonight is ball control. So when Dyke New Hartford either scores here or when they turn the ball over here, South Hamilton's going to try to keep the ball out of their hands so that they can just keep the clock running and not let Dyke New Hartford get the ball because of such an explosive offense of the Wolverines. Just in a pro formation here, Coop in motion. There you go. Got about 6-7 yards there. Yeah, if anybody's out there and on there, make sure you set up in the chat window there. Send me a text or Jeremiah a text and let us know that you can hear us and you can see okay. Just got one from a former player of mine, Kyle Snyder there from GR. He's out there watching tonight. So. Got 9:10 to go in the first quarter. Wolverines are at about the 23-yard line, 21-yard line of the South Hamilton Hawks here. South Hamilton stacking the box with a 5-man front there on the Wolverines, so I don't think anything they didn't see. Sonnenberg there breaks to the side and gets out of bounds there at about the 15-yard line probably of the South Hamilton Hawks. 8:50 to go. Looks like another first down. They're moving the chains again for the Wolverines. Coop's coming back out. Got the tight end there, Jake Landfair, number 33. Tristan Cleveland's your fullback. Ryan Moore's coming into the ball game here. Tailback, of course, is number 30, Cade Bennett, who had about, I want to say 395 yards last week, rushing against Regina. Got Moore in motion there. All the way across, just an eye, looks like a blast there to me. Fullback leads up. Bennett just keeps going, and he's just shy of a first down there.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. We'll have to clean the scored spot up here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Just not quite doing what we needed to do.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking it's that file gets created early or something, and I'm
wondering if we can't pull it in while that stream's live.
Yeah.
We'll try to figure it out. It's about 7:46 left here in the first quarter.
There's a sweep.
We're going to sweep out there. Bennett, he's going to get the block.
He's in for a touchdown.
And they'll signal touchdown.
Yep. Looks like we're getting reports in from people out there listening saying we're sounding good. So thank you, Nicole and Courtney, that are home watching. Probably drinking a hot chocolate in your little warm house there. But that's why we do this. Bring it to the people out there so they can see and watch the Wolverines and cheer them on. .740, it's 6-0. You got Isaac Jorgensen coming on the kick. I believe he's 55 of 56 on the year possibly or something like that. So pretty much automatic is what you'd say with Isaac out there. And South Hamilton, if they do score, I'm pretty sure they do not kick PATs. They go for 2 all the time. So don't be surprised, but I'm hoping we don't see them out there on the field scoring tonight. So Okay, looks like it was a 5-yard penalty on the Wolverines. Got Cade Fuller holding here. Goose is snapping, I believe. Hold is down. Another flag. Looks like we got another false start here on the Wolverines, so that's going to push them back another 5. So first of all, shooting themselves in the foot a little bit on the PAT, which is not what we want to do, but trust me, Jorgensen does have the leg for it, so not a big concern there. Shout out to Brenda Folkerts, Joe's aunt, I believe. She's watching from Rogers, Minnesota, so lots of different people tuning in tonight. Glad they found the link out there. Again, it's a different link than we sent out. That file was corrupted or something, so we just move on and go. And Jorgensen kicks it through. 7:40 to go in the first quarter. It's Dayton Hartford 7 and South Hamilton Hawks nothing.
Throw that up. I think we got a swap.
Yeah. All right, we're back now, and I'm thinking you might see a score here at the bottom. We're going to try to see if we can get that move to the top for you. 7:40 to go. It's 7-0. Maya Lear here, Jeremiah did a nice job getting this title live going. We're kind of Travis Kiewit did a nice job getting the file all set up and sponsors and stuff, and we'll try to get to that because he does work hard at this. And something with the file, didn't like it, so we had to re-swap out. We swapped cameras out thinking it was the camera, but we're not really sure if it was the camera or if it's actually the file itself. So kickoff down. It was not a touchback, and he's had quite a few touchbacks on the year. So the Hawks are going to take over at their own, looks like about the 25-yard line. So South Hamilton Hawks are going to run an offense that has what I call a wishbone or a full house tee. They're going to run dive a lot. They're going to run second back a lot, and then the quarterback can keep it around the end. So hopefully they are just going to play discipline and play assignment football tonight for the Wolverines. I think they start out with the same play every time, too. Hey.
They're going to hand it right up the middle.
Yep. Hard runner.
Going to pick up probably about 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, just motion that guy out there and just ran a little ISO there.
Nice job keeping the feet rolling, keep those legs moving.
Yep.
South Hamilton on the year, pretty balanced rushers, 3 of them. You got number 2, Sam Lewis, 14, Brandon Fainer, and then number 25, Trevor Thompson. They all 3 have about 550 yards on the season.
Good stop up there for the D-line. I can't see who came up off there. Harberts might have been Colton Harberts, number 77, in on that tackle. He's stepping in tonight. Mason Dietrich, I think, got dinged up in practice this week and has some protocol he has to take care of before he gets back to the Wolverines. So we will miss Mason at the D-line tonight, but Colton Harberts stepped in. He'll be a two-way player, and then they'll probably sub in and out there to help him out so he doesn't have to go both ways. Just sending one flanker out there, and they're tight formation here, 3-back set. Need to watch the football here to make sure that they're not going to go on 2 there, and they're not. Looks like the fullback dive. Oh, see, they faked me out.
They're going to hang it. They got Moore just come out, couldn't quite get it.
See, and that's what I'm talking about right there with disciplined football. You have to take care of what your assignment is. Your assignment is not dive. Your assignment is to make sure nothing gets outside of you there, and at that time, that running back did a nice job of getting outside there. Got a lot of Folkerts out here tonight listening. One in Texas now. Eric Folkerts down there. Got some GR people. The Holmans, our UPS guy, he's out there listening. So he had a birthday here this week, so he's a little bit older. But
that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for South Hamilton on about the 50-yard line. We'll see if that Wolverine front can stick it here. They're going to counter. That's stuffed right away.
And Nathan Graves,
Graves,
came in from linebacker there, and I'm not sure how he read it that fast, but
He was there.
Got lots of people checking in again. Chad Eberhardt, former state champion wrestler. I think he's out there listening. He's a Dayton Hartford Wolverine guy that now wears the red, but that's okay. Thanks for checking in on us, Eberhardt.
Graves, he's got 45 solo tackles on the year and 34 assists. That'll chalk up another one.
Yeah. Kind of a different defensive formation there.
Oh,
there it is.
That's
a pick six.
That's gone.
That's a pick six. Nobody's going to catch him.
He will be going the other way.
Yeah, pick six. Don't hit anybody. Boom. Touchdown. There it is, baby. Parker Kiewit just sat on that. Quarterback threw a nice route there. Just slipped off his hands and tip drill to Parker Kiewit. And Parker Kiewit goes pick six. So great job there by the Wolverines. Pick six there. Yeah, as soon as he caught that, he's not going to get caught. So just smart plays there by the Wolverines, not hitting anybody in that situation. You don't need to hit a soul. So good job there. So Kiewit takes it in. That was probably, about a 55-yard interception or 60-yard. Last week, Parker was up for, I believe, play of the week from Regina on a 70-yard touchdown reception too. So he's really having a great end-of-the-year season here. Not that he had a great season. He had a good season to start with, but now it's turned into great.
The senior Isaac Jorgensen, good with the PAT. He is 57 for 58 on the year.
Yeah, no false starts that time. So love seeing you guys checking in out here from where everyone's at. Carruthers are in Minneapolis. We got Indianapolis out there. I know we have a Naples, Florida watching down there, Camerata. Amy's might be her mom.
Don't forget our business manager over in Georgia.
Our business manager, Julie Murfell's down in Augusta, Georgia. Seeing her grandkids and family. So hope everyone's checking in. We're going to get to some sponsors here in a little bit because in order to broadcast this, we did have to pay some money, and we had some people step up in the community to get some cash to us to help us out to offset the cost. So we do truly appreciate that, and eventually we're going to get to that. And we got a couple public service announcements we're going to have to read here in a little bit from the Iowa High School Athletic Association as well. So I'm just glad to get the opportunity to do this for everybody.
Just like that, Wolverines, couple scores.
Yeah.
First quarter.
Yeah, 5:35 to go, and it's 14-0. And if you're Coach Corey Klemp over there, you're thinking, not probably how we wanted to start the game because they moved the ball a little bit there on us. And Parker Kiewit said, I don't think so. I'm going to take it back to the house. Did sprinkle here a little bit tonight, but touchback. Might have let off though. I think they got us on uptown too, Jeremiah, at the Slice. A lot of people at the Slice watching us, so shout out to the Slice. Yeah. Nice little restaurant here in Dyke. A little sweep there to the outside.
Boy, that sniffed out.
It was, and my nephew kind of got juked a little bit there. Grant Bixby.
Might have sucked him in.
Yeah, he kind of got juked a little bit there, and Grant can't pivot too well on that knee yet. He's got a torn meniscus out there, so kind of got juked and got beat to the outside. Something you don't see very often. Grant's pretty quick, but nice little run there.
It's going to be a pickup of 6 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Marked at about the 26-yard line.
Here they are, kind of an unbalanced formation here. Got the over, and probably going to run ISO again right up the middle. It looks like a power.
Yeah, they're picking yards up right up the middle.
Yeah. Just put that guy in motion again there. I'll have to look and see what he did here, if he led up or what he did. Don't think they don't pull a ton, I don't think, a lot of linemen, which does help you out if you're a linebacker. In this case, it's just like a base block. They're coming straight forward at you the whole time. Yeah, that was just a power block there. They kicked him out and kicked our defensive end out. Then a straight full house tee here with another pass.
He's going to pass. Yep. That's that same route.
Yep. And they keep it pretty basic. They throw maybe 6 to 7 times a game, if that. And obviously they're going to probably have to throw the ball a little bit tonight against Dayton Hartford's defense. That was just a quick slant route, another first down for the Hawks.
That's number 14, Brandon Fainer. He's had 8 receptions, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns on the season.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What just happened there to Epley?
He got rolled back.
Yeah.
They're going to pick up another first down. That's going to be marked at about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, probably getting a little too many yards of carry here for Don Betts is going because I think Epley got blocked by the official there is what happened there. So another full house tee or wishbone there. Looks like the fullback has it.
That formation doesn't change much, does it?
No, and it's tough to defend. It really is, because they do such a good job with hiding that ball and then pulling it out. Again, assignment football, being disciplined. You have to teach your kids, be disciplined, read your keys. There were times I remember practicing without a football. Just that way you had to read your keys and everyone went and did their job. Defensive line out there again, second and about 9.
They're going to hand
back.
that one off. Second back here.
Yep.
He's going to pick up 4 or 5.
Yeah, yep.
That Wolverine front's getting a little test here.
Yeah, well, and you knew they would. Southampton doesn't put a ton of points on the board, but and again, their goal is to keep the ball out of Dayton New Hartford's hand, have long, sustained drives, and right now they're doing a good job. I think they started at the 25, or the 20 on a kickoff return there. So there,
grab that ball.
There you go. There you go.
Thought maybe we were going to peel it out.
Yeah, good job by Epley there coming up making that tackle. Landfaring on that tackle.
Lanford on the season, he's got 24 solo tackles.
Okay. Yeah.
40 assists.
40 assists, 24 in solos, and 40 assists. Okay. Okay, so that brings up 4th down. On the board it says 4th and 2. It looks like a long 2 to me.
Oh, that's 3 at least.
Yeah, you got to watch the football here. You got to watch the football. Make sure that they do not go on 2 here. Quarterback comes under center. There it goes. They try to go, and
he's coming down the line. He's coming down the line. There's a flag.
Got a flag here. I don't know if there's a hold on Grant out there or what it was, or a block in the back, but
probably going to be bringing that.
Yep.
We'll take the ball.
Yeah, I'd decline that there. Depends if it was the first down.
I don't think he got.
I think he was out of bounds, wasn't he? Let's see here. It's either that or on Daniel Graves here. I can't tell. Yeah, it was on Daniel Graves. Oh, both of them. There was actually 2 holds on that. Daniel Graves got held at the defensive end, got tackled, and Grant Bixby got held too. Yep, we got people out there in Oregon watching now. Deb Knutsen's out there again. Deb, how's it going? Kevin Sonnenberg's grandma, Nancy, she's out there watching her grandson, Drew.
Well, we struggled, but we're live.
Yeah, I know.
Good to see some chats out there. We made it.
Disappointing that technology doesn't always work like you want it to. So hopefully the picture's good for you guys.
A lot of variables, folks. Little different formation in the gun here. There's a snap. Going to do about a 3-step drop. He's going to air it out. There's more.
No.
More was all over him.
Yep. Yeah, last week Regina did a nice job throwing the ball around. And, our D-backs got tested pretty well. So they watched film last week and probably saw, some spots they probably could throw to. And Ryan Moore was right there, did a nice job. Had a pat. Oh, what just happened? Oh. Had a good pass rush there, too, and just didn't quite get to him in time. So the Wolverines are going to take over at their own 46-yard line. Looks like they're in that heavy formation. Oh, no, excuse me. They're in twins formation right now.
Sonnenberg, Cleveland, and Bennett. Bennett's going to bash in and pick up a few extra yards.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Bennett with a gain of 7.
Yep, had a good block up front there, I think, by Colton Harberts. He had a guy pretty much pushed back there, and backside here was way good block. Twins again. Got a counter called here.
Counter to Bennett.
That's I'm going to tell you something. That's tough to run, and I'm going to have to look at their front again here. They might have a 6-man front on there now, but it might be just 5.
Looks like 5, at least here. Anyways.
Yeah, it's a 5-man front. And that's tough to block up front when you're running a 5-man front and you're trying to run counter back. You got a center has to block back, people have to fill, and if there's any sort of penetration there, it's tough to get done. They're in an ace formation here, jet motion with Cade Fuller. You got Parker Kiewit in here one-on-one, and he's wide open.
Roll. He's going to gun it.
And so is Fuller.
There's Fuller.
So,
he's got a back step, high step out
and
of
he's got a touchdown.
He's going to go.
No flags. Yeah. I thought he was going to throw to Kiewit, to be honest with you, because Kiewit was one-on-one down here, and Fuller came across, ran all the way across on a motion there, on a jet motion, and then came back and ran a post to the backside here. So, yeah.
Kiewit had the inside.
Yeah, Kiewit had the inside. There was no safety there either. So, either one, I think if he would have just ran a vertical instead of across the field, yeah, but it works out for the Wolverines. So, you see Isaac Jorgensen on the field for the 3rd time to do his kicking duties here.
Boy, Sonnenberg throws a nice ball.
Yeah.
On the season, 67 for 100 coming in tonight. He's thrown for 1,107 yards, 14 touchdowns, had another one, and only 4 interceptions. So great play there by Mr.
Drew.
Sonnenberg.
Yeah, Drew Sonnenberg to Fuller. And I know when Drew was in junior high, they talked about him, talked very highly of Drew coming up. Very highly intelligent quarterback and a very good thrower. So did a nice job. So we might take a break here real quick and then come right back. So. Okay, that was a quick break, wasn't it?
Just enough to get a drink.
Yeah,
good enough.
Yep, good enough here.
So Wolverines are going to pick up another score. Going to go up 21-0 here in the first with 1:22 left.
Jorgensen, lots of touchbacks on the air, and I think we're going to have another one maybe.
He's
going to take it.
He's going to bring it.
He's going to take it out. Kinney looked like he might have been the first one there, number 87, Derek Kinney from the Wolverines. And Joe Folkerts, number 67, looks like he might have came up off that pile too. Yep. Good job, Joe Folkerts there. You got a lot of people watching from all the way from Texas to where else? Lots of places.
Oregon, all over.
Yeah, everywhere. Everybody knows Joe Folkerts.
We don't have anybody out of country yet, do we?
I don't know.
We'll take Texas, Florida, and Oregon. That's pretty good.
Yeah. There you go.
Second
man.
back to the outside. Going to pick up probably 3.
Little extracurricular there. Oh, come on. There you go. Wolverines are, I would call it 4-5 almost there with 5 linebackers. 4-man front. You got Kobrigger up front, Owen Goose, Harberts, and then you got Graves on the other end. You got Epley out here, Tristan Cleveland, Graves, Jake Landfair, and then Bixby. You got Ryan Moore and Cade Fuller out there as well. So not too bad of a defense out there right now.
Going to be the second back again. Stiff arm's going to get one. There's Goose on the roll. Fuller comes over.
Oh, no. That's our
just
kicker.
Just laid out Jorgensen.
That's our kicker. Lay off the kicker.
The kicker went to lane 4.
Yeah. Oh, man. He wasn't ready for that.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I don't think he saw that coming.
Owen Goose had some closing speed there for a big feller. 72 was coming hard. And then Fuller came up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They'll go back and look at that one on film and have a good laugh on Isaac's thing, won't they? Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Sweep,
They're going to
quick
do a
sweep
toss.
there.
He's going to try to get outside. Epley's running him down.
And I think
he's
Yeah, I think you got a
Going to be
first down.
close to picking it up.
I think they're pretty fast speed-wise, and that's what they're doing there. They're just running that quick sweep out there to the weak side, it looks like.
It's going to bring up a first down.
Yeah, Epley was out there and had him. He kind of gave Epley a little hip stick there, and then a little stiff arm. But it's going to be a first down for the Hawks, isn't it? 23 seconds to go. In that quarter, we're going to try to do some things here. And
that's going to get stuffed up right in the middle.
Yeah, they got extracurriculars down here between the receiver and more there. And they're going to take this to quarter, I would say. 10 seconds, roll that to quarter. Wolverines are up 21-0 here. And I think that's what Coach Klem's going to do with his offense. He's going to say, you know what, guys, let's just go to quarter and be done with it. So.
At the end of the first quarter, it is the Beckman Hooker Wolverines 21, the South Hamilton Hawks 0.
I think we'll go ahead and take a little break and be right back.
Okay, I think we're back here. South Hamilton's having a little success here running the football on the Wolverines. Probably the most success I've seen someone have in a while. But, again, it's a tough an offense to defend. Quarterback keeps, pitches it to the out. And, again, it's assignment football, and we need people to stay contained to make sure they do not get outside of them. Outside linebackers shouldn't have to stop dive. They should stop the guy that's pitch man or anybody coming around the end. So
I'm sure that'll be a topic of conversation.
Yeah, you just don't want to get sucked in too much there. Just take care of your assignments, all you really need to do.
Sam Lewis, number 2 on the air, he's got probably close to 600 yards. They're going to line up in that same formation. 1st and 10. Going to hang on to it and hold to the third back through.
Yep.
He'll pick up probably about 2 yards on the play. That's number 22.
South Hamilton here is having a little success. 2nd down and 8. Split him way out here. Motion. Sweep. Cut back there. Bixby did a nice job there. They tried to crack back on Bixby there with that. They put that guy in motion, and then he came back and tried to maybe crack back is what I would call it on Bixby to get that guy to bounce outside. Grant did a nice job of turning that back in to where maybe a 2-yard gain. So good job there defensively by number 16.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Ball spotted at the 44. We're going to go to the air on this one.
They're throwing back.
Backside. That's going to be
Parker.
Wow. Parker Kiewit with the set.
Yeah, I tell you what, I don't think people understand how good of an athlete Parker Kiewit is. Goes to state in long jump, about 6'1", almost 6'2", can throw the basketball down the hoop, dunk easily, fast, and can catch the ball. I would stay away from throwing to him if I was in South Hamilton. That's just my own perspective as a coach. But
we love it. Going to bring up a 4th and 5, 4th and 6.
We're glad number 11's on our team. Let's just put it that way. Watch the football here. It's 4th and 5, so don't jump here if you're the defensive line. Make sure you don't go on a hard count. They're going to throw
He's
again.
He's going to step back.
And,
he's got
he's
some
got
pressure.
Harbert's got a screen. We got linemen. Yep.
Too much
okay.
pressure. Had underthrew it and couldn't
Yep.
quite get it to the receiver. There was a receiver in the flats.
Yeah, there was. It kind of like a little screen almost out in the flats there. You had Harbert's coming hard and Owen Goose. So nice job by those guys kind of flushing them out. So the Wolverines going to take over on downs here. And then they're again at their own 44-yard line heading east. So
So DNH going to start at about the 44-yard line with the 1st and 10. Sonnenberg, Cleveland, Bennett.
got the jet motion.
Coop with the motion. Oh, Bennett's met right in the backfield.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a nose guard that's coming hard and slanting inside on right there.
That's number 34.
Or where that's coming from. But, yeah, did a nice job shooting that gap, exactly. Again, field looks great for October. Shout out to our crew, Waylon Byrne, Kevin Bolton, Dave Knutson, Jamie Erpelding out here. Yeah, that was our center that just got looked like Clayton Wright had a tough time there with that nose guard, and that's a tough position. You got to snap the ball, try to step in your correct foot, get your head on the correct side. You got Drew Sonnenberg. He's got him. Oh,
Kiewit went up.
Yep. Right through his hands a little bit there, but they had the matchup they wanted over there, I think. A little taller for Parker Kiewit on number 9, and kind of went through his hands, but 9 times out of 10 Parker makes that catch. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 12 now for the Wolverines. Good ball by Drew Sonnenberg.
Hey, we got some local folks watching here too. Just got a little shout out from Jimmy Uberg.
Oh yeah,
over there on Division Street.
Yep.
He wanted to make sure that we knew he was representing and watching the game.
Yep, the neighborhood went downhill when Jim moved in. Same thing.
To the outside. Kiewit was right there.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see here. Wolverines are going to punt for the first time since in a while here. They punted against Regina, but I think maybe only twice. So Drew Sonnenberg's grandpa, Bill Niles, is watching from Sheldon, Iowa. So got some grandparents out there watching you, Drew. So I don't think that affects him too much out there. He's pretty smooth.
That's going to bring on the senior.
Yeah, we got
number 5, Isaac Jorgensen for the punt.
See if he recovers from that.
Good snap. Jorgensen with the boot.
Fair catch.
It's going to be
fair catch.
Oh, they're going to mark. They're going to throw the flag. I think they're going to pick up Ryan Moore on that one.
Yeah. What happened there is they fair caught it there, and you got to give him like a halo. I don't know. I can't remember if it's 2 yards, 3 yards. Doesn't matter what it is. I can't remember. But it looked like Ryan maybe touched him just a little bit, which made him fumble that ball. So probably the right call. And I don't know if it's 15 in high school or what it is. So we'll see from this spot here. It was down to about the 26-yard line, so we'll see what the umpire marks off here. We'll see what he's going to mark off here. Yeah, it's going to be a costly penalty. That's a 15-yarder, wasn't it? Or what did he mark off there? He's at the 41.
Oh, yeah, he's going to mark at the 41.
Yeah, that's a 15-yard penalty there. So.
Well, it certainly hurts. Gives him about field position right midfield.
Yeah. Got a South Stout out there, Brian Varney. He's at home with
Brian Varney.
Yeah, they're watching the Red Sox out there, I think, probably. The Red Sox are up 2-0 in that series.
Tell you what, I've been over to his place a couple times. That guy makes some mean meatballs.
He does, huh?
They are fabulous.
Well, I don't ever get any. I wish he'd make some for me.
Well, we'll talk to him, see if maybe he can whip some up for us here. And big shout out to BV. Hope everything's great in South Stout.
Yeah. Got somebody on Monroe Street, a city employee over there. Works for our city, Rob Herkes. They've been doing a nice job. I seen they're picking leaves up around town and making it look nice and dressing up Dyke a little bit. So Rob's always willing to help out.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Ball's marked at the 45. Wolverines in a 4-man front.
Second back.
Second back through. He's got them legs a-turning. He's going to pick up a first down.
Yeah, if you're Dyke New Hartford, you want to make sure you get them stopped about 2 yards because they can get a head of steam going and keep going. Looks like Bixby on the tackle possibly. So they're in Wolverine territory now. They're at the Wolverine about 47-yard line, it looks like. And they're heading west towards the scoreboard. So far, we've defended the pass pretty well. They've had one slant, and, of course, Parker Kiewit had that pick 6. But that's one thing you got to make sure as a cornerback you don't get lulled to sleep by all this running here and that you're there for that pass.
First back through on that one.
Yep.
Going to pick up 3 yards. Great start. 8:13 left here in the second. Wolverines up 21-0. Ball spotted at the 45.
Third back looks like there.
They're going to hand off to number 2. That's stuffed out. That's Sam Lewis.
Yeah.
So great job over there.
Yeah, I think
the Wolverine defense.
I think it's 16 Grant Bixby again out there. Kind of just
Nice job, Grant.
did enough stretching it out, which he wanted to do, and then the other cavalry came and knocked him out of bounds. So good play there by Bixby. Brings up about a third and 10 here for the South Hamilton Hawks. Watch the football here, guys. Make sure we don't jump off sides here because we don't want to have it. Give them anything they don't earn here. Got the tight end over here on this side. Make sure you don't run a dive pass here. They're going to throw it here.
We got good coverage.
Yeah,
That might
he
have
might have
been
picked that.
I think
he might have picked that. No,
they're going to
this official here saying no, it wasn't picked. We can't go to instant replay in high school football to see what we got here. But we got it because we got a little delay up here, so Maya and I can rewatch it and see. But that was going to be a tough one for Epley there. Halftime, I think the band's playing. I don't know if we'll be able to go with them or not. We'll see. Didn't get a good angle there, so with copyright things and all that good stuff. And we do have a public service announcement here that Maya's going to read here in a little bit too. The Iowa High School Athletic Association requires us to do that. So they're going to punt here with 7:45 to go.
Great opportunity to be able to webcast this game. You know, we've been wanting to do this for years. Punt's going to be by number 22. It's going to hit. It's actually going to bounce down to about the 4 or 5 yard line. Yeah, they're going to mark that at about the 4. So nice job by South Hamilton there on the delayed punt. Wolverines are going to take over 1st and 10 on the 4 yard line with 7:34 left in the second quarter. Wolverines up 21-0.
You got people out in the farm. They're farming. Jerry Shipper and my nephew Brock Bixby are out farming tonight, so they aren't at the game. America needs farmers, Maya.
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
And we've had some not so good luck here with the rain and finally able to get in the fields and get things moving. Big shout out to Tracy Blanchfield. She's a South Hamilton supporter there. Brother's number 14, playing for South Hamilton. And
yeah, I'm glad they can tune in down there too. If they weren't able to come to the game tonight or whatever. It is a long trip, but they'd be able to sit at home and watch it. And glad they're able to check in online here.
Wolverine's going to pick up a couple yards on that last run with Bennett.
2nd and 8, yep.
Going to bring Fuller in motion. Sonnenberg's going to hand it off to Bennett. He'll bust a couple tackles, pick up a few yards.
Yeah, it looked like a power there. They pulled that backside guard there, kicked out, and did a power climb to a linebacker.
Bennett on the season coming into the game was 145 attempts for 1,333 yards, averaging 9.2 yards per carry, with 16 touchdowns on the season. We've certainly called his name a lot this year.
Yeah, he's a really good back. I've watched him throughout like freshman level and sophomore level, and he's something special, that's for sure. Keeps those feet churning. Looks like you're going to sprint out, little fullback in the flats there. They're going deep.
He's going to turn, set up.
And he got him.
He's got a man.
He's
that
got
was
Timmy
Coop.
Coop.
Coop was in motion.
Yeah. Yeah,
Turned it upfield.
Wow, great throw by Drew Sonnenberg.
That's probably a 45-yard pickup. Great throw. Just
Yeah.
methodical, waited, took his time, got his body squared up. Beautiful throw to the outside.
Yeah, and actually
There's
it looked like
Coop
there was
with
almost
reception.
double coverage over there, it looked like, too. But I thought they were going to go to maybe Cleveland in the flats, and Sonnenberg had other things in mind. They did a nice job there by Drew Sonnenberg. Nice catch by Timmy Coop.
Timmy Coop coming into this game, 18 receptions for 326 yards.
Now you
He
might-
averages 18.1 yards per catch with 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, right there. That was just a jet sweep there to Cade Fuller. It looked like they had the fullback offset there and kicked out that defensive end. Cade turned it up inside, what you want to do. So.
Second down and 6.
Bring up a 2nd and 6. Wolverines at the 49. Sonnenberg under, Cleveland and Bennett in the backfield. I think
they had
we
him.
draw him.
Yep,
We got him.
They got him.
We'll take that.
Going to be a bootleg there, a naked boot, Chuck Long naked boot, like Michigan State there, or what? Sonnenberg kept it, went around the end. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. So if I'm Coach Moore here, which I'm not, I'm still going to take a shot right here.
There you
2nd and
go.
1. I'm going deep right now. I'd try to single a receiver out there out of trips with a split maybe, so that way you're singled up on the outside there and go deep.
Once in a while, we'll get a little inkling from the coaching staff
Yeah,
up here, but
yeah.
they're not coming through.
They're
for
not giving us any love tonight on any incoming stuff. That's just a there
Bennett,
you go.
Bennett's gonna bust through.
Oh,
He's going to
oh
stay.
boy,
Turn
oh
and
boy,
block.
oh boy.
Turn and block.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
man. I was waiting for Kiwa to
Yeah.
turn around, pick that guy up.
Yeah, great run there by Cade Bennett. Again, offensive line did a nice job there. That's just a weak side power. And they had him wrapped up a couple times. Matt Reineke did a nice job pulling around there and getting on a linebacker. Cade Bennett did the rest there. But great job up front by those offense. Drew Sonnenberg, heck, he's almost down the field too with him on that. So,
Those spotted at the 14. Wolverines 1st and 10.
yep. Just under 5 minutes to go in the half here. They're going to give Tristan Cleveland a
Cleveland's
little
going to
love.
get a little love.
And he did a great job there.
He's going to pick up a few yards.
Yeah,
about 5.
I tell you what, I like the way Dighton Hartford blocks that dive there. They leave that defensive end, go down inside, get to the next level, and that defensive end's job is to keep contained, so he's not going to crash down. If he does, then he can pull it and run option. So great job there by Tristan Cleveland. Looks like I-35's up, another team to watch, 14-0 on Mount Air. They played earlier in the year, and I think they did defeat Mount Air by 12 or 13 points.
Fuller in motion. Sonnenberg going to hand it off to Bennett. Right up the gut. He's going to bounce, and he's in.
There's weak side
Another
power.
score.
Weak side power. I think I said tonight or earlier, I said weak side power is going to be there. Just the way they set up their defense, you kick out that defensive end. Tackle's going to go down inside, and you got your guard leading up on that linebacker. They're setting you up perfect for that. So Coach Moore knows what he's talking about. There he goes. Touchdown. Good work there up front, guys. And Graves left. No, that's right. Lost his helmet there. 4:13 to go. We see Isaac Jorgensen on again.
Jorgensen with the boot,
Yep.
and it's good.
Yep. Touchdown there. Touchdown for Bennett. PAT is good. All right. Braden Kelly says he's a solid running back. I remember a Braden Kelly that
That guy
played here.
was a
When
great back.
When I coached at GR, we had to try to defend Braden Kelly. And when you say he's a great back, that's exactly right. He was tough to defend. So.
I don't think even in our good day we probably could have caught him.
No, not even close. Not even close. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back here now for the kickoff by Isaac Jorgensen. 28-0. Wolverines up 4:13 to go in the half.
It's a deep boot.
Nope.
Gonna be a touchback.
Must have just had a foot in the end zone there. Kenny wins that race. Folkers looked like he came in second.
Wolverines with a great start here. We're seeing
Yeah.
a balanced attack, going to the air, keeping things on the ground.
Yeah. It takes you a little while to settle into that offense because there's two things. In practice, it's tough to simulate that, because your scout team's trying to run that, but they can't run it near as good as South Hamilton can. But they're settling in here and settling down. So good job by the coaching staff there and getting that set up.
South Hamilton with the usual formation. They're going to hand off to the third back through. That's number 2, Sam Lewis. He's going to have a gain of, probably about 4 or 5 yards.
Yep. Clock continues to run. A lot of running plays by South Hamilton, so that does keep the clock going here.
They'll mark it a 2nd and 5 on the 25-yard line. There's some hard hitting up there.
Yeah. Owen Goose is there, and Jake Landfair came in there and gave him a nice blow there, and he kept on going. But good job there by Goose to initial wrap up, and then Landfair to come in there and help clean that up. So
running back kept the legs turning.
Yeah,
it's going to be a gain. They're going to mark him out about 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and that was Starbuck that just came out. Zach Starbuck coming in there for D tackle to give Colton Harbers a little breather there. Colton's been going both ways tonight, and usually he doesn't do that. So, yeah.
Well, we hope Dietrich gets healthy.
Yeah, yep. He's number 75, Mason Dietrich. So, little stem there by the D line. Try to get him to jump off sides. Cut block.
First man through is going to pick up maybe a yard on the play.
Yep.
Which will give him a first down. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 with about 2:42 on the clock. Clock's running. Going to mark it at the 31. It's going to pass. Step back. It's going to be caught. I'm not sure if that was a tight end.
Yeah, I think they just drug that tight end across the formation, across the field there, and looked like Goose maybe got to him just a little bit late, but yeah, I think that was just that tight end dragging across. And I could be wrong, but
like number 86.
Yeah, I think that was him.
Fortunately, I don't have his name on the
number
program.
86. He had the blue long sleeves on there, but yeah. And it's 2:19 to go, 28-0. They are at their own still, about their, 43-yard line maybe. They got twins split out here. It's a formation you don't see. They're like an ace formation here. Single back, second to throw. But
that's going to be knocked down by 72 Owen Goose.
I think that's something they don't want to get into is trying to pass pro any of our defensive linemen because Owen Goose is a very athletic kid. And as you saw right there, I mean, he was back there like that and batted that down, got his hands up. Looked like they're going to try to hit that back out in the flats there. They weren't going to pull anybody there. He's just kind of a little safety valve.
Good. Twins this side.
Yep, they're in spread there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Goose laid off. I think it was Goose that laid off, but he got hands on and then took an inside route there, and he was there quickly. Looks like I-35 is up 21-0. And just little scenarios out there. If I-35 would win and we were to win tonight, we would travel to I-35 because of the seeds and the RPI stuff. So we would have to travel about 2 hours to Truro, I think it is, Truro. So
I-35 Truro.
Yep. Now they're back there in their running formation here on 3rd and 10. So first 2 downs, they went ahead and tried to throw. And
second back through. He's got room.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to throw a flag on that.
What happened? I missed it. I had a pull.
I think they're going to pick Fuller up.
Okay.
Probably a sideline late hit over there.
Okay.
Yep, it's going to be a
Oh.
personal foul against Wolverines.
That's a tough
So
one.
we're going to tack a few more onto that play.
Yeah, tack another 15 on there. So I'd say in penalties tonight, we probably have, let's see, 15, 30, 40. We got over 40 yards in penalties that I can remember. We got the punt return there where we hit him, and then that 15-yarder there, a couple false starts on the PAT. Looks like somebody's going to call timeout here. Looks like the Wolverines are going to call timeout. Coach Betts going to bring them over.
Going to ring them in here.
Yep.
We're going to talk it through and
get them regrouped
try to get this out.
And while they're taking the break, we're going to take the break with them. Be back in a second. All right, we're back here after that timeout. Coach Don Betts wanted to regroup with his team, and you're up 28-0, minute 53 to go. The worst thing you want to do though before half is to give up a touchdown and give them a little momentum going into half. So Don wanted to regroup him. Coach Betts did, and get him going here. They're gonna throw it.
Two-step drop, throw this way.
Nothing there.
Receiver got inside of Kiewit. It was there. Ball just wasn't where it needed to be.
Yeah, just threw a quick slant there to Kiewit, and again, like you said, the ball wasn't there where it needed to be, and Kiewit was right on him there.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line.
And obviously, they don't have a field goal kicker because they don't kick PAT, so that's going to be out of the picture for them.
They're going to third man through. He's going to get
hold.
To the outside.
That's a hold.
They picked it up.
Yeah.
There's a flag.
Yeah. Noah Epley got held out there in the outside linebacker position. Tried to break off there, and that guy grabbed onto him. So they're going to be bringing that back here.
They threw the flag at about the 27, so they'll back it up from there. It's going to back them up to about the 37-yard line. Bring up a 2nd and 18.
So we got, what is it down? Is it 2nd?
Yeah, 2nd and 18.
Okay.
They're going to step back and throw on this play.
Goose.
Oh, boy, is there pursuit. He is hit.
But he's
short of the line of scrimmage,
the
original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Kobrigger kind of broke free there. I thought it was Goose to start with. That was Kobrigger coming hard on that quarterback, and quarterback did get rid of it and complete the pass, but not before a bunch of Wolverines got on top of him and put him to the ground there.
They're going to spot it about the 31-yard line, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 12. So.
And that guy that caught the ball actually fell down on his route first. So 50 seconds to go in the half here. 2nd back through.
That's Lewis on the carry.
Yeah,
he's going to pick up a few.
Bring up 4th down, and South Hamilton going to take a timeout and maybe take a shot here. Are they just going to go to half? What are they going to do here?
You're on the road, man.
I know. My guess is they're going to wind it down a little bit. Let's see if he's blowing. They don't have to run a play, I don't think, because he just blew the ready whistle. But let me see the difference here. Yeah, I bet he's going to wind the clock down, take a timeout, and then throw it.
Take one stab.
Yeah, take a stab because then, that's my guess. I-35 is up 28-0 now. So if we're fortunate enough to continue with this game, looks like we're going to be playing an I-35 at I-35. So. All right. We're going to take a quick little break here. We'll be back in a second. And we're back here. It's going to be the final play of the half. 4 seconds ago, South Hamilton called timeout, so I'm assuming they're going to go ahead and take a shot here.
We're marked at a 4th and 10.
Yep.
On the 28-yard line. Watch those Wolverine D-backs. No need to give up 7 now. Actually, I should say 8 since they don't kick.
Yeah. We got trips in the split. Watch that backside solo guy, 86, who's pretty tall.
Here's pressure.
Quarterback
Here's pressure.
slips. He went
on the
down.
backside, that's number 54.
Daniel Graves.
Daniel Graves.
You're not going to find too many kids that work as hard as Daniel Graves does or Nathan Graves. The brothers there work their tails off and do a nice job for the Wolverines.
Those Graves boys have plenty of tackles on the season.
Yeah, and they got a motor that doesn't quit, so I'm glad they're on our side.
So anyways, going into half, Wolverines up 28-0, so great start by the Wolverines.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go ahead and read an announcement here from the Iowa High School Athletic Association. The Iowa High School Athletic Association would like to take this opportunity to remind you that sportsmanship starts with you. Good sportsmanship means showing respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, schools, and to those around you, regardless of how an event is going. Good sportsmanship shows character, accountability, and sets a positive example on and off the field. The IHSAA thanks you for being a good sport for tonight's game. Officials, the Iowa High School Athletic Association needs your help to add registered sports officials in the 2018-19 school year. Officials are needed at all levels in all IHSAA-sanctioned sports. Officiating allows you to stay close to the game while serving as a community leader in action. And in Iowa, high school and junior high games can't take place without an official. Visit IAHSAA.org or highschoolofficials.com for more information. Help the IHSAA add one today.
All righty. Looks like our band's going to come out. I think we'll just keep it here. We'll turn our mics down. I don't know if our camera mic will pick that up at all, but go from there. And we'll have some stats for you, too. So we'll be back. It's about a 20-minute half, so. All right. Looks like we're back here at Wolverine Stadium here to kick off the second half. We got Isaac Jorgensen kicking off for the Wolverines. Looks like it's short there at about the 20.
Stubby. It's going to be fielded.
Yep. See who makes that tackle over there. It's a long ways away from my eyes. Like maybe Caleb Brower come up off that tackle. I couldn't tell. Yep. Number 32, Caleb Brower on that tackle.
They're going to spot it at about the 26. Let us know how we sound, folks. Made a little adjustment here on the mics.
There we go.
South Hamilton's going to start things off here. 1st and 10 on a 26. They're going to hand it to the first back through. He's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was met there by, looks like Nathan Graves.
Nathan Graves and maybe number 40, Tristan Cleveland in there.
Did a nice job there, so. Yeah, Nathan Graves come up hard on that stick there and saw that gap, had a down block in front of him. The other guy kind of had a down block, boom, come up there and stick him. Second back through.
Oh, he's going to be met, but breaks free.
So Daniel Graves makes that tackle, 54. Kind of came up with the football there too, but slipped through one tackle there, and then Daniel Graves from that defensive end position on the backside come over and made that tackle for the Wolverines. All right. Tried to get some stats here to you sometime too, and then we're going to talk about some sponsors here tonight. We did have to pay $400 to broadcast tonight. We had some people out there, very generous people donate some money. We had Don and Val DeGroat, so thank you for that. Appreciate that. Zanetta Construction, Ryan Folkerts also donated some money. We had Ann Reinecke that's at home, she said, watching it and loves sitting in her nice warm house watching it. And then also Bill and Mary Crithers, who are in Minneapolis right now, watch it. So thanks to those guys for donating the money to help us out, offset the cost of this, because we do enjoy doing this. But, again, it's an Iowa High School athletic event. First time they allowed us to live stream. And just very fortunate we have those kind of people out there that are going to donate for that. And we'll get to the next week here in a little bit here as we get back to the game here. Looks like it's 4th and short, 4th and 2 for the South Hamilton Hawks. They are in punt formation. We send Fuller back deep, and they are going to punt.
Snap's good. It's going to be punted.
It's going to be returnable.
Oh, it's right to Fuller.
Yeah.
He's going to shake and bake for a few extra yards.
Yep.
Bring it up to about the 45.
Yep, breaking action. We got a flag here. Way
flag.
Back here on the white hat has a flag. We got an illegal shift. Look like two guys in motion there. See what we're going to do here. So, yeah, again, thanks to those guys that helped us sponsor this and get this going off the ground. And, again, this all started with Travis Kiewit and Jeremiah Lear getting this thing going. And I just kind of picked up, and they asked me to help out, and I enjoy doing it. And just glad we're able to bring you a good picture. And for those people that can't make it to the game, watch nieces, nephews, grandsons out there.
That's why we do it.
Exactly.
We'll keep our day job, though, folks.
Yeah. Yardage-wise here, Wolverines had 238 at half. South Hamilton had 156. We had 137 yards passing. South Hamilton had 30. We'll get to more stats here in a little bit.
Wolverines going to take over 1st and 10 on about the 45-yard line. Sonnenberg, Cleveland, and Bennett. Hand off to Bennett, right up the gut. He's going to pick up 10 and drag a guy with him another 5 yards.
Yeah, number 14 just hung on for dear life, and I bet Cade Bennett drug him about 4 yards or 5 yards right there. So great job by the offensive line in that double tight formation there, and then Cade Bennett just churning those legs and keeping them going. For the Wolverines at half, Cade Bennett had 12 carries for 80 yards. Sonnenberg had 1 for 8. Fuller was 2 for 7, and Tristan Cleveland 1 for 6. So the rushing stats there. Back to Cade Bennett. Keeps those feet going again. What number is that there, Jeremiah? Made that tackle, 25?
I missed it.
I think it was 25 made that tackle there for South Hamilton.
I was watching the boys up front there.
Yeah. Trevor Thompson, that's not Trevor Thompson. I don't think Trevor Thompson's a freshman out there playing. So, again, we have our sheets from last year that, I don't know, got a bad attachment or printed off the incorrect thing. So, apologize for that, what we have here.
Sonnenberg down under, Cleveland and Bennett in the backfield. Going to hand off to Bennett.
Just a power play there. That backside guard pulled up in and kicked out that defensive end. Receiving at half, we had Cade Fuller had 4 receptions for 102 and a touchdown. He was averaging 25 yards a catch. Timmy Coop had 1 for 35. Parker Kiewit didn't have a reception at half, it looked like there, but he did have a reception on defense with a pick 6. So defensively, Graves is leading right now, 6.5 tackles. Grant Bixby has 6. Ryan Moore has 5. Epley has 3. You'd like to see some more production out of probably some D tackles there, making tackles on those first backs through. You'd hate to see when corners are making tackles and safeties, but just getting used to this offense.
They're going to spot it back at about the 30, which he's going to be a little short on the first down. They'll mark it a 4th and 1.
Yeah, that was just a power pass there to Tristan Cleveland, just out in the flats there. And, again, it's 4th and 1, right? Yep, that's what you said.
That's going to get the surge there.
Big surge there up front by those big fellas. Again, those big offensive linemen. You got Clayton Wright anchoring the offensive line at center. Reineke, Graves, Goose, and Harberts round out that offensive line, along with your tight ends, Landfair and Kinney right now. Fullback, Cleveland. Tailback is Cade Bennett. Clock continues to run here, 7:40 left in the third quarter. South Hamilton did receive the kick to open the second half and had to punt. Turn it over and downs there.
Oh, we get them to move. Fuller on the far side. They're going to hand off to Bennett up the gut.
Looked like they didn't throw a flag there, so Bennett went ahead and just carried it right up the middle there. They're just staying in that heavy formation there with the double tight against that 5-man front of the Hawks. You got Fuller coming out, Timmy Coop coming in.
Bring up a 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. Going to hand off to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got a little room there.
Yeah.
Taking a few guys with him down to about the 15. He'll pick up a first down.
Yeah, nice hole in there on that left side for Tristan Cleveland. Just a little fullback dive there. Clayton Wright moved his guy around there. Looks like maybe Matt Reineke in there too, just moving their feet, putting people on their backs. Yeah, I think I actually could have ran through that hole, Jeremiah. That was a nice hole there. Brings up a new set of downs for the Wolverines. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. If the Wolverines would score here, the running clock would start if they were able to make the score and a PAT. And
going to hand off to Bennett. He keeps those wheels a-spinning. There's
we got
a flag.
something here. I don't know if
there's flags all over the place.
I don't know if that's a face mask or a hold there. It's the way they all came in. It looked like a face mask possibly from here, but again, we're ways away.
They're going to mark it right up there where the ball was spotted.
And I don't know if they're calling a 5-yarder or a 15-yarder, but
going to be a 5-yarder.
Yep. But it's still going to give the Wolverines a 1st and goal here. And it's right inside there. Looks like about the 6-yard line maybe. 5.5.
Wolverines come out. Coop on the near side. Going to line up Sonnenberg, Cleveland, Bennett. They're going to go to Cleveland again. Let him do a little dancing.
Touchdown.
He's in for a TD.
Touchdown, Tristan Cleveland. 5-yard touchdown for Tristan Cleveland. Given the workhorse there, if you guys ever watch college football or high school football that have fullbacks, there's not a lot of fullbacks in college football anymore. If you look at the Iowa Hawkeyes, they still run with a fullback, and what they do, linebackers, fullback collide. So just watch a fullback sometime and see how it's going.
Wolverines pick another score with 5:59 left to go in the third quarter. The senior Isaac Jorgensen on. The hold is down, kicks up, and it's good. So Jorgensen with another PAT. He's got quite a streak this year, folks. Wolverines going to go up 35-0.
Take a quick break here with the Wolverines after that score there, and we'll be right back. All right, here we are back. It's 35-0, so the running clock will take effect here. Isaac Jorgensen kicking off with 5:59 to go in the third quarter.
Jorgensen with a little scrub boot. It's going to bounce.
And it goes through to the end zone for a touchback, though.
I thought it was going to be fielded by 14 and brought out, but at any rate, Jorgensen with another one.
Yep.
So DNH off to a good start here, third quarter. Come out with a stop and get the ball back, put points up on the board.
Looks like Caleb Brower's checking into the game here, number 32 at an inside linebacker. Giving Cleveland a break here, fullback. And looks like he gets in on the tackle along with a couple other guys, Nathan Graves and Noah Epley. So three Wolverines there.
We'll take that. Gave up a few yards. Yeah. Nice job.
Yep. Got about 2 yards on that. So brings up 2nd and 8 for the Wolverine or for the Hawks. Still looks like the same D line in there. Harbert's still playing a D tackle along with Kobrigger. Your ends are Goose and Daniel Graves still. And again, Brower's in there.
You got Bixby, Landfair.
Gonna throw here.
He's going to scramble. He's going to get to the outside. There goes Goose. He's on the pursuit. I think he got him. It's caught by Epley.
Did he catch that? He dropped it.
He had it. I think they're going to mark it. They're going to say it's an interception.
Are they?
I think as he rolled, he kind of coughed the ball out.
I had a pole in my way. I couldn't see it, so I'll watch it here. All I know is there's some people breathing down the quarterback's neck, including Owen Goose, and then Caleb Brower's coming up hard.
Goose might have actually got a little pressure on him there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I'm not
That's
sure
right.
either.
That's right in front of their sideline.
Yeah.
But at any rate, we're going to roll with it.
Yeah. Coach Corey Klemp over there from Southampton took the program over about 4 or 5 years ago and has done a nice job with it. His son is actually a preferred walk-on down at the University of Iowa with a kid from GR that we know, Colt Dinsdale. So they played linebacker down there, and I believe they both traveled to Indiana here about 2 weeks ago. That's Parker Kiewit.
They're going to throw a flag on that. Kiewit had hands all over him as he was coming down the sideline.
Caught that? Parker Kiewit caught that. I thought it was pass interference, but they're saying he caught it? Okay. I don't know if we got it on camera. Yeah, he did catch that.
Yeah, he did catch it.
So we're going to decline that penalty there. Nice catch by Parker Kiewit and another nice toss by Drew Sonnenberg again. So, again, good field position there. After that long throw by Drew Sonnenberg, Coach Moore comes out slinging it, and Drew Sonnenberg throws it to Parker Kiewit. He does catch it, so they decline the pass interference penalty that the back judge threw.
Oh, we're going to get a little movement there.
Yeah, I think we got an encroachment here. Yep, encroachment by the Hawks. So that's going to, again, move it 5 yards or half distance to the goal, so brings up a 1st and goal again.
Well, spotted it. Probably about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, let's give Sonnenberg a rushing touchdown here. Let's go quarterback sneak. Let's see here.
I don't know. I think I'm going back to Kiewit. Nope, we're going to run it up the gut with Bennett.
Bennett, yeah.
Holes opened right up.
Yeah. Cade Bennett over that right side there again. Those big boys up front. Makes the score right now 41-0 with 3:40 to go. Jorgensen's going to come on to kick a PAT.
Snaps high, pull her down. Jorgensen with the boot.
Got it.
It's going to be up and good. A little pressure coming up through there that time.
Yep.
At any rate, Jorgensen with another PAT, Mr. Automatic, we'll call him.
And we're going to be back here in a second. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. It's DNH 42, South Hamilton Hawks nothing.
All eyes are on 67.
All right, we got kickoff coming out here. You got Noah Epley, Derek Kinney, Jake Landfair, Tristan Cleveland, Caleb Brower, Nathan Graves, 67.
Jorgensen with the boot. It's going to be in the end zone. Another touchback for Isaac. We lost the camera, folks. We'll try to get it up here. We don't know if the power just got unplugged or. Just bear with us, folks. We'll try to get the camera back up. Worst case scenario, we'll hook the other camera up and get the feed going. South Hamilton gonna hang off to the second back through. He's gonna pick up approximately 2 yards. They're gonna mark it 3. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 7 with 3:22 left here in the third. Clock's rolling. Wolverines up 42-0. Hawks out of the huddle. Number 24 receiver on the far side. Quarterback down under. He's going to do a delayed handoff and slips. Wolverines about 3 defensive front there up through. Right on the back. So going to be a loss on the play. It'll back it up to the original line of scrimmage. Going to mark it at a 3rd and 10. Should have the camera back now, folks. Just lost power there. But at any rate, we make and do with what comes at us. So
We got a packed house up here and plugins everywhere. So
yeah, we need.
Something
If we
got
can find an
unplugged.
electrician to wire in about 24 more outlets,
Yep.
we'd be doing all right. So
Sorry
at
about
any
that.
rate, it's going to bring up 4th down. It'll be another loss on the play.
So it brings up 4th and 13 here for the Hawks. Yeah, it's tough to find a plug-in down there.
Yeah, we'll have to do something about that. We need a new press box, just to be honest.
Ooh,
it's
ooh.
a snap. It's low.
Oh,
He's going to
no.
field. He's got a little pressure. Whoa,
That's
they're going to throw
15,
that.
yeah.
They're
That's
going to
15.
certainly mark that. It's a live ball. Maybe not.
I'm not sure on that.
Well,
Why they
threw
blew
it
that
back.
dead.
They marked it at the 50.
Yeah, that ball I don't think it should have blown dead there because nobody downed it, and I'm not sure why they blew the whistle. But it's going to be interference on the – camera should be coming back on here shortly again. Sorry, I don't know if it's cutting in and out or what the deal is with it, but we're trying to work on it. Sorry. We're at a break anyway right now with the penalty.
Not missing out on much, folks. But
No.
We're going to move that ball ahead anyways, up to about the 36-yard line.
So it's the Wolverine ball here, and we are at the Hawks. Looks like about, the 36-yard line,
Yeah,
Jeremiah?
36.
Minute 25 to go. Again, running clock. It's 42-0.
Sonnenberg, Cleveland, Bennett. We're going to get him to jump.
Yeah, again. So 5-yard penalty again. The Hawks were not sitting still there, so. So now that takes it down to the 31-yard line there. Free 5 yards. 1:08 to go in the third.
Split.
Just the power
Sonnenberg's going to hand off to Bennett.
Yeah. Looks like we got some new people in there right now. Looks like Caleb Brower might be playing a little fullback. I thought it looked like maybe Starbuck was playing guard maybe. Looks like you got Joe Folkerts playing in there now. So we do have some new offensive guys in there up front. So looks like Drew Larson's coming into the game. Cade Bennett's leaving. When you're in the playoffs first round here, you're up 42-0. Might not be a bad idea to give people a rest and give them a breather. And you don't want to risk any injury to some of your athletes here. So
Number 24, Dane Fuller's in the game. He's on the near side.
Yep. Quarterback in here is still Drew Sonnenberg, it looks like. Yep. Still Drew Sonnenberg.
Going to hand off to Brower.
Yep.
Brower will pick up 2 yards on the play.
Yep. About 11 seconds here to go in the third quarter, and then they're going to be taking it to going to the fourth quarter. And it'll be a fast fourth quarter again with the running clock going on. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter. All right, we're back here to start the fourth quarter. Hopefully everyone's sticking with us here through the 4 quarters. Again, it's going to be a running clock.
Wolverines up 42-0. Great first 3. Got some new bodies in there. Going to be a pitch to Larson. Larson's going to punch ahead. He's close to first down. I think they'll mark him either right at the line of scrimmage, maybe just a hair short.
We've got about 300 people watching. We've been up to about 330, I
I think
think.
he's got it.
So
No,
again,
we're going to measure.
Now we're going to measure for a timeout, so the clock has to stop. 11:39 to go. You got Nathan Moore in there quarterbacking now. Number 14, I believe that's A.J. Wagner checking in as well. Dane Fuller's in there. Number 8 is Eli Sohn.
Give him some love, man. Get some new guys in there.
Yeah.
We remember what that's like.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
back
when you're
in
a
the
freshman,
day.
you're
Yeah.
kind of standing on the sideline,
Cold.
eating a Snicker bar,
Get
and then they
yelled at.
call your number.
And
It's time
coaches-
to go, Bixby, get
coaches-
in here.
Coaches are yelling at you on the sideline. Quit playing grab up back there. Yeah, I remember those days.
Good times.
Yeah.
Give them boys some love. They practice all week
Yep.
with these guys. Nice to get them in there and
Yep.
let
Good.
them play under the lights. A little dance here.
Yep. Got Folkert's in there, Starbuck, Lear.
No relation to me.
No, I think it's spelled different actually too.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of penetration there, but Drew Larson's doing a good job of keeping his feet moving and, getting about 2 to 3 yards there.
Tackle made by number 15, Lane Swenson for the Hawks. Second down and 8.
Got Reese Roberts in there also. Looks like it's going to be a twins formation here for the Wolverines. Twins at the far side there, tight into the near side. And
He's
broken
gonna-
play, and that's a
no.
ball on the ground.
That's
and
live.
that's not what you want to see happen
It's going
there.
to be a turnover.
I'm not sure. Is it a turnover?
Yeah, it's going to be recovered by South Hamilton. So Wolverines with the turnover. The Hawks will take over on the 26. Wolverines up 42-0. Clock's running down to 10-12.
Yeah, by the looks of that formation, it looks like it's supposed to be maybe a jet sweep or something. But I don't think the Drew Bolt there, number 55, he speeds off there. I don't know if everybody got the same memo. So turnover for the Wolverines. Uh-oh, second back.
Oh, he's get the outside. We got
Yep. And the thing is with that turnover there, I think coming in, I think South Hamilton had a lot of takeaways. I would say about 20 or 21 takeaways for them. I know they did lead over us in takeaways anyway.
Second down and 1.
Second back through, wrapped up. Ooh.
just got to
Yep, got to
stay with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep, first down here for the South Hamilton Hawks. So
Had them stuffed.
Yeah.
Probably going to be third down, but back just did a nice job keeping the wheels turning and moving forward. Second effort picks up a first down.
yep.
Hawks going to come up to the ball. First and 10. Ball's at the 37.
8:50 there on the clock.
Quarterback under. He's going to hand
Second
off the
back.
third man or second back. The
Yep.
blocking back came through.
Good job there by number 18, Reese Roberts, to make that tackle. Caleb Brower, his buddy there, helped him out. Didn't let him get outside, wrapped him up. Both those boys, I believe, were both wrestlers for Coach Tony Norton, the Dayton Hartford Wolverines, who I believe are going to be 2A this year in wrestling. They joined forces with Gladbrook Rhinebeck. So I'm sure Tony Norton's liking to see his guys get low and get a double leg there. First back through, got that one.
He's going to
still
pick
going.
up a first down.
Yep. Still going there. It's just across the 50 for South Hamilton. And then after this event here, we are going to have to take this down for 24 hours for rebroadcast. That is all Iowa High School Athletic Association policies. Next week, we are able to possibly live stream. However, the cost is $600. And I don't know if the $300 goes back to our school or I-35. But again, if people are out there and would love to donate, I did email I-35 to see what kind of their facilities were, if they had internet and this and that. But please check in with us and shoot us an email at school, chad.bixby@dnhcsd.org, and see where we're at with that. Again, we had enough donations tonight to live stream it, and hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Next week be a little tougher on the road. I-35, I believe, is also undefeated, and has beaten Mount Ayr tonight, or on the way to beat Mount Ayr. So it's going to be a 2-hour trip for the Wolverines next week. So I believe that's south of Des Moines. You had a little bit, about another half hour, 40 minutes south of Des Moines.
Back's going to be met about at the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up maybe 1 yard on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. Ball spotted at about the 43, 44-yard line. Again, Wolverines up 42-0. Clock's running, 6:35 here in the 4th.
Still the full house backfield for South Hamilton. Second back through.
Yeah, and he's got some room there. He's going to cut
it
back.
He's going to score here,
He's going to score on the backside.
He's going to score here. Sohn gets him at
They're
the 1
gonna
yard
mark
line.
it at the 1.
Yep. Yeah. So, again, second team's in there doing a good job trying, and he just busted one there. Again, we're going to thank our sponsors tonight for the game that donated. We had Don and Val DeGroat, Zanetta Construction, who's Ryan Folkerts, Bill and Mary Carithers, and then Ann Reinecke. So, again, we can't thank you guys enough for making this possible, for all the other Wolverine fans, too, that are out there that weren't able to watch. So,
well, this week kind of lucked out. Half the money went back to the school, so it helps out. And any time we've taken this on the road before, you never know what you're going to run into when you get to the other facilities.
Yeah, I think we went to Southwind that time. They thought they had a network connection and it didn't work, so you had to hotspot your phone.
We relied on the U.S. Cellular connectivity, and it actually worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good
We
picture.
were fortunate. So.
Everything but your cell phone bill worked out good, right?
Yeah, but that was okay.
Yeah, nowadays we have unlimited data, they say, but it's up to 22 gigs. So that's another possibility, is hotspotting a phone, depending on the coverage down there by Des Moines. It might be more Verizon than U.S. Cellular. So, again, we'd have to pay $600, and that's depending on people out there and businesses maybe that might want to sponsor it and go from there. So
I think, we ought to encourage you, if you're around, to make the trip, because it's nice having a fan base.
Yeah.
Travel with you on the road. It's no fun. We were down at Regina, had a good crew down there.
Yes, we did.
And it's great as a player to have those fans behind you and cheering you on. So
yeah, I know Jeff Reinecke bought a bus that they took down there. Had about 18 of them on there. I think he got it, just for road trips like that, or maybe baseball this summer for his kids. And he actually took us to a haunted house in Eldora on Saturday night in it too. So it was a good time.
There you go.
But it definitely, if you can make the trip, I mean, Wolverine fans, come out and check it out. We'll be down there trying to take on I-35 is probably who it's going to be, and winner goes to the Dome, which would be a lot closer. So 5:40 to go. It's 42-8 right now. They did convert that 2-point conversion. Kickoff here, and usually I don't think they don't have many touchbacks on the air because it's kind of a square toe skib there.
Get on it.
And
looks like that was Fuller. Gonna field it at the 39.
Yeah, so good field position there for the Wolverines. So now the clock will stop now, if I'm correct on that, since it's 42-8. So now the clock will stop, I believe. Being it's 42-8. So 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this fourth quarter here for the Wolverines. Got offset eye. They're going to probably a motion, maybe a jet motion to Dane Fuller here. And just going to run
off to Larson.
Yeah. Just a blast off of that there is what they're doing. Number 20, Drew Larson, there at a 2-yard carry. A.J. Wagner's going to bring the play in here for the Wolverines. Gives it to Nathan Moore, who's at the quarterback helm right now. Got Kinney in there playing tight end. Got a Twins formation off to the other side there. Twins are far side, tight end near side. Jetmo with Fuller again.
Going to hand off to Fuller.
Yep.
He's going to cut up, pick up probably 3-4 yards on the play.
Yeah. Yep. Just ran that to the strong side there with the tight end, and nice little run there by Dane Fuller. So it brings up a 3rd down now. 4:45 to go.
Moore, Brower, Larson in the backfield.
Yep, we're going to throw it here.
Oh, Moore's going to step back. He's going to throw. Oh.
And he had Derek Kinney out there in the flats at tight end, just a little tight end flare there. And he had him, just overshot him a little bit, so that's going to bring up 4th down, I think. So they're going to go ahead and punt it away. So your first team punt's going to come out there. You don't want to risk anything on one of these. So
no, here comes the beef.
Yep. Those guys always got to be ready to go for special teams then. Got Jorgensen back to punt again. Snaps good by
He's got a little pressure
Goose.
there.
Oh, get away from it now. Now pick it up. There you go. Down there at about the 21-yard line there for the Hawks.
4:10 in the 4th.
Yep. And, again, thanks to the Booster Club, too. They helped out with this as well. They do have a new line of clothing out there. I believe it's all listed on their website that you can get to from dnhcsd.org if you're looking to get some new Wolverine apparel. They had it here tonight. They're starting to have it at some of our events, so make sure you check that out as well. UNI Volleyball is playing tonight. I saw on Twitter there Rachel Coop. Congratulations to her. She had her 1,000th assist tonight already. And they're going to 5 sets tonight, I guess. So hopefully the Panthers can pull that out. They're playing Valpo tonight.
Way to go, Rachel.
We got Rachel Coop on there, Hedges. Trying to think. There's another DNH on there, isn't there? We got so many. Oh, Bailey Peterson, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got so many DNH kids playing college volleyball.
Sorry.
It's hard to keep track of them.
When you forget that one, you know it's bad.
Exactly. Well, we went down to watch Sydney Peterson played for Texas against Iowa State here the other night in Hilton, so we were able to go down and watch Sydney Peterson play. She starts as a true freshman for the Texas Longhorns as a libero and does a heck of a job down there.
How'd that game end up?
Texas Longhorns won 3-0, and she had, I think, 16 digs for the Longhorns, and
wow,
those girls are fun to watch. Wow.
Yeah, we've been spoiled here.
Yeah.
Over the last several.
Yeah, and then congratulations
years.
to Coach Harms too. They're moving on to, like, I don't know if it's a district final, regional
final, I think is what they call it.
Winner goes to state. We're going to play Hudson, I believe.
Okay.
For the birth to state, and that's in Parkersburg, I believe. Tuesday night, maybe. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And there's like 6 teams from the NICL that have a shot to go to state and around here. So just kind of shows you how quality volleyball is around in this area. 3 minutes to go here. South Hamilton still with the ball. Looks like they're still going with their offense out there. I don't know if it's – they might have subbed some kids in and out, but not too many.
One receiver on the near side.
Second back through.
Going to hand off. He's met, but still standing. Probably picked up 2.
Yep. You got to get pad level down a little bit there, and you're going against those big boys. You want your pad level pretty low. Get your hands on. A lot of base blocking by South Hamilton, like I said before. They don't pull a lot. You got Drew Bolt playing there in the inside now. Joe Folkerts is playing. Nathan Moore's playing a little defense. Wagner. So a lot of different kids out there than start the game. 2 minutes to go. Still 42-8. Second back through. You're going to try to bounce it there. And looks like Caleb Brower's in on that tackle. And then another one's going to roll off here. Eli Sohn maybe playing a linebacker spot.
Got a feeling over the next couple of years we'll get used to calling Brower's name.
Yeah.
On that defensive side there.
Yep. Minute 59 to go in the game here. 42-8.
Looks like it's going to be that second back through. He's going to be met. Going to be about a gain of 2 or 3. 32, Caleb Brower on the tackle.
Yep. So after this, there'll be able to be I believe, a trophy presentation to South Hamilton, if I remember correctly. Back in the day, there used to be I think for a while there was 32 teams that got in, right? District champion and runner-up. So they went back to the old format. 16 teams get in. Yep. And then after this, they have it bracketed right now where we play the winner of I-35 Mount Air. And then after that, I think once you get to the Dome, then they re-bracket that again. And it goes with RPI and rankings and all that. So, and our RPI isn't the highest, and that comes with the opponents you end up playing. So, your non-district opponents that you play, you want them obviously to keep going and winning and things like that. So, I know we started out the year at Denver. I don't know if you went up to that game at all. Do you remember it got called at half?
I didn't go.
Yeah, it was 21-0 at half, and then they just ended up calling it because we had some big storms roll through. So we only won that 21-0, and then just moved on from there and done a nice job every week in and week out. The coaches have these Wolverines prepared to come to battle. Well, we got our first donation already for next week out of Naples, Florida. Amy Camaretta's mom came through, so
yeah, that's
I don't have
awesome.
a name,
Thank
but yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad that she's able to catch us down in Naples, Florida.
And if you're out there, throw your name on the chat so we can get your name.
Yeah.
We can write this stuff down, but we're certainly willing to make the track if everything can happen.
I mean, we're going anyway, so gives us a little more insight on the game. And sometimes if I'm at a game and I'm not doing this, I'm not paying attention as much as I'd like to.
Right.
But we got 49 seconds to go.
First and 10. Ball spotted at about the 44. Going to be a toss.
Sweep there. Got to get out the outside, get to the outside.
There we go. Good pursuit
Reese
there
Roberts
by number
chasing.
18, Reese Roberts.
Nathan Moore coming in. So Reese Roberts and Nathan Moore chase him out of bounds. There's 31 seconds to go.
Going to be pretty close to the first down. They're going to mark it second down and 1. Another toss.
Yep, give him a
far
little hip
side.
there.
I don't think he picked it up. That was great pursuit over there by the Wolverine.
I think it was Reese Roberts again.
I know Brower was in pursuit. Roberts was there. So great job by Wolverine D. Clock's ticking down to 10 seconds. There's 9. That's probably going to do it, folks, from Wolverine country. So great win tonight by the DNH Wolverines. They will take the win 42-8 over the South Hamilton Hawks. So a lot of big names tonight. Sonnenberg had a great night passing. Bennett put some yards on the ground. This is what we've seen all year.
Yeah. Kiewit had a pick 6 there to start the game. Had that big reception, that pass interference. You had Cade Fuller having some big receptions, the touchdown, over 100 yards. So a lot of big plays tonight by a lot of those guys. So they did a nice job coming to be prepared. Coach did a nice job getting these boys prepared for the first round of the playoffs. Going through there, shaking hands, and then pretty soon they're going to present a trophy here to South Hamilton. So glad we were able to bring that to you tonight, and hopefully we can do it next week again. Like I said, we have an email in down to I-35 to see, and
so we know first donation came from Gary Carr. We believe it's Jen, too. So thank you. We're certainly going to do what we need to do to try and make this happen on the road.
Yeah, like I said,
coming up here next week.
If they don't have a network connection, we'll try our phones and hotspot those and go from there. Hopefully they have space for us in the press box or whatever with our equipment, and we do want to take the game on the road if we can and bring it to everyone out there because we do enjoy doing this and, follow the Wolverines around this season. Maybe get a chance to play in the Dome, 12 miles from home, 10 minutes from here, and it'd just be awesome. These kids have done a nice job all year long with the coaches, and I think it's their year to get there. I honestly do. So
great football game tonight. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
South Hamilton, keep your heads high. You had a great season. 7-2 coming in. It's no fun going on the road when you're up against somebody that's undefeated. And we've been there.
Yeah.
That's tough. It's not fun. And keep your heads up, guys, because you had a great football team. And wish you the best of luck here next year.
Yep. Like I said, they've come a long ways in the last couple of years with Coach Corey Klemp and his staff down there. I know their athletic director down there used to be their head football coach and always did a nice job with South Hamilton as well. So, well-respected program that made it to the playoffs here and just ran into a very tough Dayton New Hartford team that has kind of weapons everywhere, at quarterback, at receiver, at running back, defensive line, linebacker. So,
Hawks will move to 7-3.
Finish the year.
Complete their season. Wolverines will move on to 10-0, and they will most likely be traveling down south to Interstate 35 Truro. We'll try to get a final on that game and see if we can come up with a score.
Yeah, last we checked, it was 28-6 or 27, excuse me. But I haven't heard anything lately on that. But that's most likely who we're going to play is I-35 Truro. Things I've seen on them, they're kind of a spread team like Regina. Like to throw the ball, so quarterback looked pretty athletic, good skill position player. So, again, when you get this deep in the playoffs, there's not going to be a gimme here. So, again, our Wolverine coaches will have our kids prepared. They'll watch film, get defensive schemes set up, offensive schemes on what they want to do, and go from there. So.
Well, Chad, I think from Wolverine country, we'll probably go ahead and call it. And thanks to everybody that tuned in tonight.
Yeah.
And appreciate the chats there on YouTube. We'd just like to remind you to please keep it positive. No negative chats. Unfortunately, it's not what we're about.
No.
And we want to promote good sportsmanship on behalf of the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
Yeah.
And for DNH Wolverine football, we've had a great time this season doing this, and we want to keep it going.
Exactly. Otherwise, we could shut the chat down if we need to, but we don't want to do that. We want to know where people are tuning in from. And we had people from Oregon, everywhere tonight. So Florida, Colorado, Minnesota. So, and our cameraman Zach Clark, he came again, and so that's one thing we might have to find as a camera guy next week. So
for Big Blue Machine Productions, we'll leave it with Mr. Kiewit's quote, "Don't do your best, do mine."
Exactly. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Have a great weekend.